Starting an intervention, writing equations in slope-intercept form. Write an equation given 2 points. Write an equation of the line that passes through 1, 2 and 3, -2. First, we find the slope. To find the y-intercept, replace m with this computed value and xy with the 1, 2 in the slope-intercept form. Then solve for b. We do the same thing as we did yesterday when we had already the m. In this case, we have to find the m first and then find the b. To find the m, remember that the formula for m, the slope, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in these two cases, which come first? 1 or 3? 1. So I'm going to name or label this x1. This is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Okay, let's replace it. y2, that is -2, minus y1, that is 2, -2 minus 2, over x2, that is 3, minus 1, that is 1 here. Okay, so we do the numbers here, have m equals -2. We found the m. Now we're going to replace one of these 2 points. Let's choose this one that's easier. We're going to replace it here, x and y, x by 1, y by 2. So y is going to be 2, m is -2, x is this x here, 1, and we add the b. Multiply -2 times 1 is -2, and we solve for b. Add 2 in both sides, and you have b equals 4. Then just replace the values in my formula of the y-intercept form, mx plus b, and you have y equals m, that is -2, times x, and my b is 4, plus 4. This is my final answer. Let's do some exercises now. For example, the first one here. Let's zoom in and let's put this right on top. For this one, we have 2 points, and we have to find, as we learn, the m, the slope. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? Let's label. Who comes first? This one comes first. So this is going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. And replace it here. M equals, line, y2 minus y1, 1 minus -3, 1 minus -3, over x2 minus y1, x1, I'm sorry, is 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0. So if we do the numbers, 1 minus -3, a subtraction is the same as adding the opposite, meaning 1 plus 3 is going to be 4, over 1 is 4. So my m in this equation is going to be 4. Now, let's do the same thing as we did before. Y equals mx plus b. Y, I'm going to choose one of these 2 points. Which one would you like? This one is easier? Yes, because this is 0 and -3. Or 1, 1. We can choose 1, 1. Let's choose 1, 1 here. For y equals 1, I'm going to replace the y for the 1, equals the m, already have it, is 4, times x, that equals 1, plus b. Then I can find the b, okay? I'm going to subtract 4 and subtract 4 here. And this goes away, and b is going to be 1 minus 4 is -3. b equals -3, okay? So in this formula here, we're going to replace in this one all the values I have. Y equals mx, m equals 4x minus 3, that is my b, and this is the equation of my line. Let's do number 2 now. Number 2 passes through the points 0, 4, and 4, 0. So in order to find my m, I have to do y2 minus y1 over x2 over x1. We already know how to do that. Let's label. This comes first, so this is going to be x1, y1. This is going to be x2, y2, okay? So let's replace it here. It's going to be y2, that is 0, minus y1, that is 4, over x2, that is 4, minus s1, that is 0. This comes to -4 over 4, and this is -1. My m is -1, okay? I'm going to write it like this, m -1. Now, we're going to use the same method we use in order to find the equation of this line. Y equals mx plus b, okay? I'm going to replace y for one of these 2 numbers. Which one would you like? This one, 0, 4, okay. X equals 0 and y equals 4. Y, I'm going to replace it by 4. The m by the m I just found, -1, times the x is going to be 0 plus b. So this is 0. Negative 1 plus 0 times 0 is 0. So b is going to be ending up being 4. b equals 4. So I have 4b, I have m. I plug it in this equation, my general equation, and I'm going to have as a result y equals m negative 1 times x, negative 1. This negative, it means negative 1. Multiply the x plus b, that is 4. And this is my answer for number 2. Let's work on number 4 now. I have 2 points, and I'm going to label them. Which one comes first? Negative 1 comes first, then 7, right? Because this is negative, it's more to the left and to the right, so I'm going to label. This is going to be my x1, and 6 is going to be my y1. Then 7 is going to be my x2, and negative 10 is going to be my y2. Now I'm going to find the m, the slope, by the formula. y2 minus y1 equals x2 minus x1. So just replace these numbers here in the formula. y2 equals negative 10 minus y1, that is 6, divided by x2, that is 7, minus x1, that is negative 1. Be careful when I put minus a negative number, I put it in parentheses. It's easier for me to do, okay? Negative 6 minus 6, negative 10 minus 6, they have the same sign, so they add up 16 and keep the same sign, remember, okay? Now this one is, I'm subtracting a number, so I'm adding the opposite. So it's the same thing as doing 7 plus 1. And 7 plus 1 is 8. Negative 16 over 8 is negative 2. So this is my m. My m equals negative 2, okay? This is my m here. Now I have my m. I'm going to do my line by replacing in this equation y equals mx plus b. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Very good. Y, I'm going to choose one number. Which one? Maybe this one, negative 1 and 6. So I'm going to do y equals 6 and x equals negative 1 in here. Y equals 6 equals my m, that is negative 2. My x that I saw, that is negative 1, so I replace it here. Plus my b, plus b. This is the b I need to find. So I do the numbers here. 6 equals negative 2 times negative 1 is 2 plus b. To find the b, I'm going to subtract 2 here, subtract 2 here. When I subtract, this goes away, and b equals 6 minus 2 is 4. This is my b, okay? So my b being 4 and my m equals negative 2, now I can replace both in this equation here, okay? So my y equals m, that I already have it, is negative 2, negative 2x, and the b is 4 plus 4. And this is the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points, negative 1, 6, and 7, negative 10.